Hello, very good morning, everybody. So today we will discuss about a different kind of thing that many persons they don't actually they try it many times in the world in everywhere you go. Many of us we try to adapt a habit, but it's very difficult to adapt new habits if it's good one, and sometimes it's very difficult to avoid the bad habits also or give up the bad habits. So that's the main problem that we as a senior, we as parents, and we as society members are facing many difficulties here, adopting good new habits and giving up old bad habits. So that's what we are also facing difficulty to make our children adapt those things. So if we ourselves are convinced how to do that, how to adapt, how to give up, or how to continue good habits, so avoiding bad habits or giving up bad habits, adapting new good habits, and continuing the good habits which we have, that should be continued. So first is to stop, then continue, and adapt. So these three things we need to do. But before that, when we are able to do something new or adapt something new, when we are aware of something, then only we are able to train our mind, train ourselves. If we are not aware of something, for example, I am giving you, when we are driving a car, so what happens when we are aware of ourselves, my strengths, at what speed maximum I can control my vehicle, and even when I am going through a road, the traffic, in what kind of traffic, it is busy traffic or it is easy traffic, if I will calculate it and I will drive, then definitely I my driving will be a safe driving for me and for others. So there is a saying, first you need to name it to tame it. So if you are aware of what habits I have, then after writing the habits, you write only one habit daily, at least you find one habits, you take 7 8 days maybe, you write one or two habits as per your capability, it's not fixed. So write as many habits you are continuing, then after that you just go for a check, are those habits helping you in developing, in progress, in growth, or these habits are killing your progress, slowing down your progress, or harming others. So these things, after filtering the good habits which you have already, you continue those or you upgrade those, and the bad habits that are not supportive for you, that does not support in your growth and in your progress or in your relationship, whatever, or in your health also, because there are some habits which kills our health, the bad habits, right? Smoking cigarette, drinking too much alcohol, so these are the bad habits. And so after that you will adopt new habits which will be supportive for your growth, supportive for your progress. So this is what, this is first, creating awareness about the habits. Okay, so when you create the awareness of the habits, then you definitely will want to improve that habits or adapting new habits. And after adapting you will decide that, okay, I will adopt this habit, but how to do that, how to continue with that. Many of us might have seen, we wish to get up early in the morning, right time, maybe 5 a.m., go for the gym, doing exercise. We think of that. But in the due course of time, we see when we make a promise for ourselves, the next day we get up at 5. Yes, we go to the gym. But after gradually, what happens after 7, 8 days? So we become complacent, we become relaxed. So that relaxation in our mind and that uh, forbid us, that denies us to get up in the 5 a.m. and go to the gym. So everything becomes difficult after some days. So some may continue it for 6, 7 days. Some may continue it for 6 week maybe. Then after that, so what is that which will keep us continue our good habits and adapting new good habits and stop the bad habit? So we need to know the signs of habit formation. So how the habit is being formed, that neural signs we need to know. So how to do that? I will tell you. So I will give you through an example. So there are three things. One is a trigger, and another is behavior, and another is reward. I am giving one example. A person wants to smoke cigarette. It is his habit. Smoking cigarette, drinking alcohol, or if we go for a good habit, then it is going to the gym or doing exercise every day. So let us discuss for two things. So whenever a person is adopting a habit of going to the gym every day, that means there must be something which gives him pleasure, gives him happiness. That's why he is going to the gym. Otherwise, if he will not feel happy or if his brain will not feel pleasure, then his brain deny him to go to the gym. Don't go to the gym because our brain always finds the pleasure and avoids the pain. So that person who is going gym every day, so there he has found, his brain has found a pleasure behind that. What is that pleasure? So when he is fit, when he is healthy, he doesn't have any diseases, he is fit, fine, active the whole day. So that is his pleasure. When a person going to the gym daily, doing exercises, having good food, so what is happening to him when he walks out in the society, maybe in offices? So what the colleagues might be saying, wow, you're looking active, wow, you are looking fit. So that's the sense of achievement, right? Because many people, they don't go to the gym regularly, they don't do exercise regularly, if I'm not wrong. So this is what happens to people. So that is the trigger point. So when he sees others in bad health, that is one trigger for the brain. Yes, if you don't do exercise, you will suffer like this. Or when he listens the comments, good comments, good appreciations from others, then what is going on his mind? His mind or his brain listens the appreciation, the reward, right? So that becomes the trigger, that becomes the trigger point. And due to that trigger point, it inspires him to go to the gym at any cost, without fail, if I'm not wrong. You can relate to it. And about cigarette smoking, that is a bad habit. So there are different triggers actually. Sometimes some people, they undergo stress. When they undergo stress, stress means what? The cortisol level, that hormone increases in the body, and that increases the stress level in the brain, in the mind. So our mind or brain wants to relax. So to relax, that person, he finds some trigger. That is the trigger. Stress is the trigger. So he finds, he sees something, somebody of his friend maybe, or in the society he has seen. If you smoke cigarette, then you will the stress will be relaxed. When you will drink alcohol, the stress will be relaxed. So that person tried that. When he tried that, his brain has heard that if you smoke cigarette, then your stress will be relieved and that brain accept, because our brain is a fool, so it accept whatever you tell to it. Whatever you tell, it will accept and it will start working. And your mind and body are one. Mind and body are one, because whatever your mind thinks, that your body follows. So that's the thing. If you think good, then your body will do good. And if you think bad, your body will also act like that towards the bad behaviors. So when he got a trigger, that is stress. So relieve the stress. Brain want to relieve the stress no matter what. Brain want to relieve the stress no matter which activity you do. But that person at that time, he found cigarette activity, smoking cigarette as an activity, and he started smoking cigarette, and he felt like relieving the stress. And his brain learned that when this person smokes cigarette, I am relaxed. Cigarette smoking, that is stress, is the trigger. I told you, trigger, then behavior, and the reward. The trigger is stress. Due to stress, he smoked cigarette. Smoking cigarette is the behavior he did, and reward is relieve the stress. That brain felt happy, relaxed. See, you can relate this. Only smoking cigarette does not relax us. Whenever we are in stress, suppose what I do, I listen to the music. Suppose any kind of stress, any kind of stressful work, maybe stressful situation, maybe I have heard. Suppose I heard some difficult situation of some people, maybe some situations about. So I felt like stressed a bit. So what I do, I come to my home, I do some deep breathing, and I listen to the good musics. Then after listening to the good music, my brain feels relaxed and I become happy. So my, see, same thing, that person who smoked cigarette, that is the behavior is smoking cigarette, but the cause is stress. I was stressed, that person was stressed. Stress is the trigger for both, but behavior we choose the behavior. What behavior he chose? He chose the behavior of smoking cigarette. I chose the behavior of listening to the music. But finally, both destination is relaxing our brain, right? Our brain needs relaxation. Brain doesn't understand the behavior. Brain understand the trigger, and brain understand the reward, relaxation, right? So that's what, when you practice a habit that is bad habit, smoking cigarette kind of thing, then your brain feels it's good for relaxation, so you continue it. So when the time will occur, maybe some people they smoke cigarette many times a day, right? So this is what your brain accept. Our brain always finds a pleasure. So even if the person who hit the gym every day, don't you feel the pain when you lift the weight? But after getting after giving pain to his body, pain to his muscle, after a few days, the kind of transformation he has given to his body is awesome, and that gives the pleasure. But what we do, we whenever we start a work, when we face difficulty, when we face pain, when we feel pain in that new work, new habit, new anything, new task, so our brain tries to avoid it. But if we are aware that our brain tries to avoid the difficult things, difficult tasks always, then what we can do, I told, name it to tame it. So what we'll do, we can be aware that, let me be careful, my brain is avoiding this. Is this avoidance is due to pain? Is there any pleasure behind that pain? If the pleasure is behind that pain, then you have to go for the pain. If you will not give pain to your body now, then your body will give you pain later. That's why that person understand this and go to the gym every day and transform his life. Healthy person. And health is the biggest investment in your life. Everybody will agree with this, because a person having good health has a million dreams, but a person not having good health has only one dream, that is to make his health better. So this is what, so in this way, as our brain understand what we say and what we do to relax ourselves, but it what we say every day or adapt any good habit. First you adapt a good habit, leave a bad habit, you train your brain, you say every day or you write it. Whenever you are writing for a habit formation, whichever good habit you can, you have to write in the diary kind of thing, then what will happen, 55% of chance is that you can adapt it. So this is what a small, this is the first session of my live streaming in this my channel. So I just introduced, I am ICF certified PCC coach. I'm a mindset coach, and I help people, mainly the professionals and the uh, person, those who are lacking clarity, confidence and purpose or emotional wellness in their life. I help them in one-on-one sessions, and I am an NLP practitioner also. So I will come up with different videos of series of videos like this in my channel, and I will definitely add this kind of videos, learning videos, which we will learn together. So thanks for watching. Anybody is watching, it's later also, it's a live show. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your, I mean, this kind of support, which you just give a like, and you can share my channel and you can subscribe my channel to further upcoming videos. So thanks a lot. Have a nice day.